2, 1. Start cooking, guys.
All right, Liberty's Kitchen is on the clock.
We're going to have a great cook-off highlighting Louisiana seafood. We have some local schools and programs that are going to compete. It's going to be a great day. It builds such good camaraderie, and events like this, you know, are not your typical day at school or your typical day at work. So to be able to get out there and cook Louisiana seafood and compete against your peers is great.
Today is about the kids, about the people learning how to run our fine restaurants in the city of New Orleans, state of Louisiana, and this country. We've got 2 different cooking schools, 2 different type of restaurants as well, Cafe Reconcile, I think Liberty, Delgado, and North Shore Culinary. So there's a competition here, see how these guys all do with the foods from Louisiana. We have a tremendous wealth of restaurants here in the city of New Orleans. We have a tremendous food background, a culinary world in New Orleans, and so it's very important that these kids keep coming up so that they can support the major restaurants in the city and get out there and do their job and grow into their future.
You're going to see these great culinary wizards create plates of food in a competition and an environment that gets everyone to start thinking about sustainability and sourcing a product and how we can do better to work together with our partners around the country and all these different fisheries to engage and to talk to the public about what we're doing to make this better.
With North Shore Technical Community College, we have 3 campuses. Our main campus is located in Bogalusa. Our program campus is in Greensburg, and we also have a campus in St. Tammany Parish. We are doing the culinary arts program. We offer a technical diploma in culinary arts and occupations, and we are here today to compete in the seafood soiree so that our students can get some real-world experience.
What are you cooking today? What are they cooking?
For our appetizer, we're doing a Lake Catherine shrimp cake with a Creole tomato, corn, and mirliton saute with a fiesta cream. And then our entree is a seafood stuffed trout. So we're hoping to put it out there and bring one home.
What kind of progress have the students made throughout this?
Oh, they've tremendous progress from when they start. You know, we have students coming in straight out of high school that have never cooked before, and we're bringing them, you know, to a level where hopefully we can compete and get a real world experience and get a job in this business.
My job here today is to help to cut and prepare the shrimp for the shrimp cake, make up the shrimp cake, and also help prepare the sauce.
What have you learned about cooking in a team?
I learned that cooking in a team, that everyone has to pitch in order for the job to get done.
How'd you get interested in cooking?
Well, it all started when in the 8th grade when I had the project to do on what did I want to be when I grow up, and I stuck with that profession. I was a professional chef.
What do you like about it the most?
Eating. I love eating.
This could be a good career for you?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
You're working in teams. What's your job?
To make a pickling sauce and stuffed trout.
How'd you get interested in cooking?
Grew up cooking in the kitchen with my mom.
Do you plan to make this a career?
I'm trying to.
What do you like the most about it?
Making people smile when they eat my food.
I'm going to prepare the shrimp and the vegetables for our Lake Catherine shrimp cake and make the sauce and cut up all of our vegetables.
What do you like the most about cooking?
Well, I've cooked all my life, and I figured if I could cook half as good as I could eat, I'd be doing okay. So I'm going to try my hand out at that.
What have you learned about cooking in a team in a competition like this?
It's definitely like a football game. Everyone has their part. Everyone has their job to do. So as long as you play the game right, it'll come out on top at the end.
What do you enjoy the most about this as a career?
The experience, the people. I'm definitely a people person. So as long as I'm in front of a crowd and making them have a smile on their face, I'm having a great time.
Now this is a team competition. What's the most important part about cooking in a team?
Just working together and everybody getting along and getting the dishes together. So it's all about helping things.
How'd you get interested in culinary?
I've been a cook all my life, so I mean cooking around the house and cooking around friends, and I just caught a big interest in cooking, trying to do stuff different. I mean, so that's my big thing.
What do you like the most about it?
Pretty much the people of Louisiana. Just enjoying. I just love to cook. I love to cook. I mean, that's my big thing.
How y'all doing? My name's Ariel. I'm with the North Shore Technical College, and this is our Lake Catherine shrimp cake with a fiesta cream sauce over a bed of corn, mirliton, and tomatoes. The shrimp came from right out of Lake Catherine shrimp, I think, like yesterday. So we boil those in the shrimp bowl, and then we put them in the crab cake that would have as much flavor as possible.
Well, Delgado offers a 2-year apprenticeship program that's in conjunction with the ACF, American Culinary Federation, and when they finish, they're certified culinarians. We also offer a 4-semester certificate program at the Blair campus, which is where I teach. And either the certificate program is a good start for somebody that hasn't worked in a restaurant, and the apprentice program, you have to maintain a full-time job while you're in the program.
What kind of success has your program had with students?
Oh, it's a pretty high success rate. If you look around the city and around the state, you'll see a lot of Delgado graduates across the state and across the country.
What do you enjoy the most about teaching students?
Teaching is a very rewarding career. You get back a lot from teaching others, and it's you get more back from it than you end up giving.
How have these students progressed as you've seen them?
These particular students have come a long way since they started first practicing as a team.
We're cooking a Gulf snapper, a red snapper, and we're calling it snapper bu carré, and it's served with a corn mac choux and a herb-infused fumet, along with a pecan-crusted oyster wrapped in sweet potatoes with a sweet potato hay, along with a Creole seafood trio as our appetizer.
How did you get interested in culinary?
I was working on a marketing degree at UNO, and I'm a graduate of UNO, class of '09. And over the course of doing that, I was cooking in restaurants and decided that the culinary career is the way I wanted to go, and so I'm here at Delgado halfway through the program at this point.
What do you enjoy the most about it?
The opportunity to travel and see the world.
You plan to make this your career?
Yes.
I've wanted to cook, be a chef for most of my life. Couldn't afford to go to college when I first got out of high school. My family didn't have a lot of money. I joined the military and got my GI Bill to Iraq for 3 tours. And I finally got out and got to achieve my dream of going to culinary school, and I work for John Besh now, doing pretty good.
How do you enjoy it so far?
I'm loving it, loving every day of my life right now.
My job is mainly the appetizer. I'm going to be focusing on the Creole seafood trio that Delgado is going to be doing.
How did you get interested in cooking?
I've been cooking since I was about 3. My mother put me on the countertop and let me stir. It's my biggest passion. You wake up thinking about what's for breakfast, and at breakfast you talk about what's for lunch, and at lunch you talk about what's for dinner.
What do you plan to do as a career?
I am with the Best Group right now, and I'm going to stay with them probably for the next 5 years, and then hopefully branch off into my own catering company.
What have you learned about teamwork in a competition like this?
It's very important to communicate and designate. Everybody's got to have a job. Everybody's got to be doing something constantly, and to be conscious of safety and sanitation.
What do you think of this entire competition here today?
I'm very excited.
What's the secret to success in working as a team in cooking competition like this?
You got to listen. You got to keep your ears open at all times. You never know what someone else is doing. You got to watch your own self.
How did you get interested in cooking?
This is something I wanted to do. And I got into the culinary industry when I was 15, and I enjoyed it ever since.
Plan to make this your career?
Yes, absolutely.
My grandmother actually got me into cooking when I was very, very small. And over the years it just became more of a passion.
What do you enjoy the most about it?
I like creating new things, bringing together different elements and making something from nothing almost,
What have you learned about teamwork and working on a team in a culinary competition like this?
Oh, it's definitely all about teamwork. Without teamwork, the whole thing falls apart.
Okay, here we have a red snapper from the Gulf, prepared Meunier style, little lemon, brown butter. Got a corn mac choux, creamed out, sweet potato hay on top, and a little herb-infused fumet sauce with piquillo pepper puree in the back right there with sweet potato wrapped oysters.
We are Liberty's Kitchen. We are a not-for-profit job training program working with at-risk youth 18 to 23 years old. We do job training in a culinary setting. We have a small cafe and coffee shop at Tulane and Broad. where the students do hands-on a la carte restaurant type service. They're baristas, they work in the dining room, and they get a real hands-on culinary experience. We are a job training program, not a culinary program. We're more about making the kids employable than actually trying to create chefs. But we get a lot of kids with a lot of passion for cooking, as you'll see in this group today, and that's really rewarding.
What kind of results have you seen from the program?
We've seen very good results. I mean, as always, when you're working with at-risk youth, there is going to be a little bit of attrition, but it's really gratifying the number of people we've graduated who've gone on to full employment and working in the business, who've even come back and helped the program after they've gotten employment.
What are you cooking here today? What's your team cooking?
Well, we're doing a really, really delicious crab meat stuffed Louisiana Gulf shrimp. We are going to do some mangrove snapper blackened over fried green tomatoes, some roasted turnips, a little pickled okra corn salsa, and grilled peach salsa. It's going to be really delicious.
As a chef, how do these students stack up in terms of their culinary skills?
Well, and if what they lack in skills, they more than make up in passion and excitement. They are on their way to learning some great skills, and a lot of them have really learned a lot just in the short time they've been with us. But it's their enthusiasm and exuberance that really, really makes it rewarding for us and will get them over the top.
I got interested in cooking. My girlfriend was at the program, and she told me to come to the program. At first, I didn't have no interest in cooking. Till I got through the program and started, going through my tiers, moving up in my tiers, and I really experienced wanting to cook, and that's what I want to do.
What do you want to do now for a career?
I want to stay in the industry of the restaurant business and, continue doing what I do with the restaurant business, and that's what I want to do.
What do you enjoy the most about it?
I enjoy making a black bean burgers. I enjoy to just prep the food. I enjoy to just cooking, just to be behind the stove. That's what I enjoy.
I enjoy cooking. I've been cooking since I was small. It's kind of a family thing, and it's a New Orleanian thing, so I like it, so that's why I'm doing this.
And what's your job here today?
I'm the team captain, so I'm going to be everywhere doing everything.
My job here today is just to follow the head chef's order and knock everything out that she gives me to prep the food as quickly as I can and just get it done.
How did you get interested in this?
Well, at first, when they first told me about it, training to be a chef, I wasn't really interested until I got here. I started playing with the knives, being able to prep food, and I really started to enjoy it, so I just want to stick with it now.
Do you want to continue this as a career?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
What do you enjoy the most about it?
I enjoy prepping the food and stuff, but my most favorite, I get to help dice the food, cook the food, and when I bring it out to the guests, to see their smile on their face when they eat it and tell me it's good, I feel good about it.
What have you learned about teamwork so far?
Well, I graduated from high school as my high school president, so I showed great leadership. What I learned about teamwork is there is no I in team. You have to communicate in order for your team to be successful. So communication will be our #1 key over here today at Liberty's Kitchen.
How'd you get interested in culinary skills?
I have this passion for cooking. I didn't like it. I loved it. So I just continued. If you love something, you continue to do it.
Are you going to do this for your career?
I'm doing this for my career.
What you all have before you right now is a stuffed shrimp with jalapeno, bacon, and stuffing. Also underneath you have pickled okra, sauteed with corn, red bell pepper, and green bell pepper.
We're Cafe Reconcile with Reconcile New Orleans, which is a St. John Regis Hospitality readiness training program. We're a 12-week program servicing at-risk youth from the ages of 16 to 22.
What kind of progress have you made so far?
We've been doing it since the year 2000, and we have like a 75 to 80% success rate with getting our kids trained and getting them to entry-level positions within the hospitality industry in New Orleans.
Tell us what they're cooking up here today.
The appetizer is going to be alligator bites and creamy tomato Creole sauce, and the entree is going to be seafood stuffed redfish with side of pecan rice.
What do you think of the competition here today?
All competition is good competition, so it just makes us better.
What do you think of the Louisiana Seafood Soiree?
I love the Louisiana Seafood Soiree. It gives us the opportunity to showcase what Louisiana is about, and showing people that we're bounced back from the BP, the oil spill, and that our seafood is still the best in the world.
I'm going to be responsible for the redfish and the seafood stuffing or whatnot.
How'd you get interested in cooking?
It's been a passion of mine, but I haven't discovered it until I went over to Cafe Reconcile. I was a student about 2 years ago. Now I serve as the floor trainer. So,
what do you enjoy the most about it?
I mean, just cooking in general. I mean, it's fulfilling. It's heart fulfilling. I mean, it's more than just food. You're feeding, you know, hundreds and hundreds of people, and it's a way to express yourself, a way to express joy and happiness.
Is this going to be a good career for you?
Somewhat. It's down my line of career, Pat. It's down my line of career.
What have you learned about cooking as a member of a team?
Working as a team and cleaning and sanitizing.
What do you enjoy the most about cooking?
Everything.
How'd you get interested in it?
As a child, I always watched my mom cook in the kitchen.
How'd you get interested in cooking?
It was actually natural. Just been in the kitchen for as long as I can remember and just playing around, so it's natural.
What do you like the most about it?
That you learn something every day. So.
Is this going to be a good career for you?
I'm still undecided. Like I said, it's natural for me. I should go into it, but I'm exploring other things too, so undecided right now.
What do you think of the Louisiana Seafood Soiree?
I think it's good. Anything that supports the youth, anything to give young people something to do, it'll always be beneficial to our community in other places. Basically, it's the gator bites with sauteed, marinated in orange juice with a little bit of seasonings. I can't tell you what the seasonings are. It's a secret. The sauce, it's a spicy tomato cream sauce. And it's another secret I can't tell y'all, but taste it and let me know what y'all think.
No matter who wins, you're all winners, okay? Just for being here, for going through this experience, you're learning just by sitting up here doing what you're doing. Just stand on this stage, you're learning. All right, third place, North Shore Technical Community College. Congratulations. All right, buddy, thank you. Thank you. All right, envelope, please. Second place of this cook-off this afternoon with Louisiana Seafood, Liberty's Kitchen. Congratulations, man. Thank y'all for all your hard work. Thank you. All right, we got one more to go. Just one. All right, judges, you sure we got the right guy, huh? We picked the right guys, right? Okay. All right. We're good? We're good. Brian says we're good. Everybody's fine. I'm happy. They're happy. Everybody's happy. You'll all ought to be happy. First place in the cook-off, Delgado. Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you very much.
I get this.
All right. I like that.
And you were worried when he came here today. He was all nervous about his fish. You want to make sure it was right. Please come check, make sure everything's okay. And look what happened. You won. Thanks for all the hard work, guys. Thanks for all the concern, all the energies you put into this show, because it's all about you, not about us. It's about you.
What was your reaction when they called out your name as the winning team?
I was excited. It's an honor, you know. I mean, we competed against very good teams today.
I'm thrilled. It's great. First time out the gate, won first place. Super excited to be here. Can't wait to do it again.
What do you think of the Louisiana Seafood Soiree?
I think it's fantastic. I'm glad that I got to do it. I want to do it next year, my last year in the program, and I hope that every other student gets a chance to do this in the future. It's a great experience.
So excited. I'm so excited. I'm still shaking inside.
What did you folks cook and prepare today?
We cooked a Creole seafood trio and a red snapper veau carré.
How does the whole thing make you feel?
Excited. It's the first step on a long road ahead.
Excited, jumping.
Feel amazing. It's the best experience in my career so far. I feel proud to win, proud to represent Gulf Seafood, and proud to be a culinarian.
What did you think of the seafood soiree?
It was awesome. It was, like I said, best experience of my young career so far. Hopefully I'll be back as a pro one day.
Oh, it was a great event. It's great to see young talent come out, and this is the future of our industry. It's great to see these kids that are going to be working in my restaurant someday, eventually probably taking my job. So it's great to see this and creativity and the passion for cooking.
Were you impressed with the work that the students did?
Oh, totally. I'm a product of a culinary school, and they put out some excellent food today. They really represented Louisiana seafood wonderfully.
What's your reaction from what you've seen so far from the students?
They're very eager. We're a couple of minutes now from starting, and they look like they're ready. They've done their research, and now it's time to put it on the plate.
Give us an idea on the importance of Louisiana seafood. What does it mean to the state? What does it mean to the nation?
Well, Louisiana seafood is extremely important, not only to our local economy, but to the economy of the United States. The amount of shrimp, for example, that come from our waters and get into the rest of the public's hands is staggering. It's very important that we support our local fishers, especially given the challenges we've faced in the last 5 years.
What do you want to say to people regarding Louisiana seafood and people that may have questions about anything that comes out of the Gulf?
One, it's delicious. You know, our blue crab is the best blue crab. Our shrimp are beautiful and sweet. We do have the best seafood. I don't feel like I'm biased. I've tasted seafood from all over, and we have some of the best product on the market.
Without young chefs, without innovation, without new people willing to take the leap of faith and become entrepreneurs in our association and in our industry, we can't grow. So we need that, and it's vital that people understand that it's a developing business. And the restaurant business, whether you're in the quick service business, the full service business, the fine dining business, or any of those other things, it's a product business and it's a people business. We got to serve great people, and it takes great people to serve them.
Are you encouraged by what you've seen here today?
Oh, absolutely. This is so wonderful to see. The chefs we saw yesterday, the chefs we're seeing today, this type of environment is so creative, and it gets your juices flowing. If this doesn't make you feel good about what we do, nothing will.
I'm always impressed when I see these youngsters doing what they're doing right now. I'm impressed when they come to me and say, what about this fish? Is this stuff done nice? Is this ready? And they talk to you about it. You know, we teach them how to cut fish. We teach them how to do stuff like that. But I'm impressed with just the fact that they're anxious to do what they're doing.
What's the advantage of having young people learn about seafood in terms of preparation for a career?
Well, first off, seafood is a way of life down here, okay? And then the more you know about seafood, the further you're going to go in the restaurant business or in the culinary business, whichever. You know, that base knowledge that we have down here in Louisiana is so important for the rest of the country and what they do at a remember when you walk into a restaurant and these guys know what they're doing about seafood, they're already a step up before they start.
I think any chance we can get to have our young chefs to embrace, use, cook with, and talk about Louisiana seafood, it gives them kind of a little preface to what they're going to be doing out in the real world when they get to be chefs in restaurants. We want them to experience it as soon as possible, and this is one of the opportunities that we use to do that.
Have you seen the students grow throughout this competition?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we've had some teams who've come back several years now, and I see each year the competition just gets tougher and tougher.
What's the most exciting thing about this whole event?
Definitely, it's the students, and it's giving them the opportunity to really let their talent shine. And they get to come out here in front of their friends and family and show them their culinary skills, and it's exciting to see.
We have a lot of young kids coming up, and there's going to be a lot of greatness coming in New Orleans. If you look around the city right now, there's so many young chefs running around. I mean, it's just amazing that we've got these great young guys coming up and young gals coming up. And it's all because of programs like this that create these guys coming up. And without this, New Orleans would have trouble with help. This is great for us.